Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. The longing for paradise is man's longing not to be man. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. Health is hearty, health is harmony, health is happiness. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Nothing happens until something moves. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. Karma is given, not to those who ask, but to those who ask of nothing. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. A constitution that is made for all nations is made for none. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. No matter how good you get, you can always get better. And that's the exciting part. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Don't react. Cut them off silently. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. There is little success where there is little laughter. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. When anger rises, think of the consequences. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one.